XRP is like a hot potato. The longer you hold it, the more you're gonna burn your hands, and that's because of token inflation. Look at this chart. This looks at XRP's market cap divided by the XRP price. So we get how many circulating XRP tokens are currently around. You can also look at this shorter term here on Messari.io, but this is the more long-term chart. And since 2015, this went up by 67%. So XRP tokens are being issued in order to fund the operations, in order to fund all the issues around the lawsuit. Now, other tokens have inflation as well, right? This is Bitcoin, and this went up in terms of circulating supply since 2015 by 40%. So not that great either. There is more inflation in XRP, but Bitcoin obviously also has its mining going on. The difference though is in the shape of those lines, right? Look at this. This is pretty linear for XRP. So the rate of issuance of new XRP that hits the market is pretty constant. But we all know with Bitcoin, there is a halvening every now and then. So if you simply just look at, say, the inflation since 2021, this went up for Bitcoin maybe less than 4%. But for XRP, this went up by 13%. So that's the issue, right? The more inflation you have, the more supply hits the market, the more growth in terms of holders you need. Now, these kinds of effects, they might take several years to really materialize. We have seen this effect actually materializing in the relative valuation of XRP to Bitcoin. So look at this chart. This starts in August of 2013. Before the lawsuit, XRP underperformed Bitcoin by 44% roughly. Then came the lawsuit, right? The SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple in December of 2020. And this is when the real crash happened. Since that crash, XRP actually did not underperform Bitcoin. The same is true for XRP relative to Ethereum, so it went pretty much sideways. And a similar thing can be observed for the XRP dominance. So how much of all of crypto is currently locked up in XRP? This actually went up after the news of the lawsuit were incorporated in the price. So the major price impact is obviously the lawsuit, and if XRP can win this, or if it can find some kind of a fair settlement, then this will obviously help the price. But until this does not happen, every day on average the XRP price is likely going to underperform Bitcoin because of its inflation. There are simply more tokens being printed, there's simply more holder growth needed, and there is a lot of volatility, right? This is again XRP relative to Bitcoin. There is a ton of volatility, but over the years the token printing does create some kind of an underperformance. And I think if the lawsuit simply just drags on for another 4 or 5 or 6 years, that during this time all of the token printing is likely going to be not too great for the portfolio, at least relative to other cryptocurrencies. Now, the only way to get an edge here to really be holding XRP is if you know the case in detail, if you have a strong grip on what might happen at the end. I personally am not a lawyer. I don't think I have an edge in evaluating where this is all going. And since time here is not on our side, I simply just stay away. But of course, if things do turn out bullish, what's the potential upside relative to Ethereum? It's probably in the region of a 3 to 4x roughly, if we simply just get exactly all of those losses recovered again. Looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. The next video discusses the altcoin market in aggregate. So does it make sense to simply just hold a basket of several altcoins? That video is over here. That video discusses relative performance of a measure called Total 3 to Bitcoin. So how does a diversified portfolio of altcoins do over the long term? Looking forward to see you in that video. Bye-bye.